Hey Balkies, it's Thursday, and as you can clearly tell, we are not in Perfect Strangers 101. We are currently in the classroom that houses my public speaking course. The reason we are here today is because I have a speech due tomorrow, and I'm taking the time here to practice. So, if I may have a moment of your time for today's video, I'm going to read my speech to you with all visual aids, and hopefully you can critique my work in the comments down below, and I'm serious about that. Your 2 cents will help me improve. So, here we go. Just like that, from 100 miles an hour to asleep in a nanosecond. I wanted so bad to lie down on the couch next to her and wrap my arms around her and sleep. Not fuck, like in those movies. Not even have sex. Just sleep together. In the most innocent sense of the phrase. But I lacked the courage, and she had a boyfriend. And I was gawky, and she was gorgeous. I was hopelessly boring, and she was endlessly fascinating. So I walked back to my room and collapsed in the bottom bunk, thinking that if people were rain, I was a drizzle, and she was a hurricane. The quote I've just read to you was from Looking for Alaska by John Green. In 2006, John Green won the Michael L. Prince Award for this book. It's taught in high school and college curricula all over the country. But John Green isn't known solely for his books. Along with writing, John Green has created countless videos for YouTube and inspired a lot throughout the internet community. He has inspired YouTubers all over, including myself. As I mentioned before, John Green is well known for his writing. He began his career as a publishing assistant and production editor for The Booklist, a literary journal. His first main book was Looking for Alaska. It's about a boy named Miles Halter who goes to Culver Creek boarding school to seek what poet Francois Rabelais called the Great Perhaps. There he met a girl named Alaska Young, who pulled him into her world and stole his heart. As I said, it won the Prince Award in 2006 for Best Young Adult Fiction, and has been translated in over 15 languages. Another one of John Green's well-known books is Paper Towns. This is about a young man named Quentin Jacobson, who is summoned by his neighbor, Margot Spiegelman, for her revenge campaign, only to find out the next day that she's turned up missing. And it seems she has left clues to where she has gone, and surprisingly enough, they're for him. Paper Towns won the 2009 Edgar Award for Best Young Adult Mystery, and like Looking for Alaska, it has been taught in high school and college curricula all over the country. Some of his other books include The Abundance of Catherines, Will Grayson, which is co-written with David Levithan, and his most recent book, The Fault in Our Stars. John Green is also known for his YouTube videos. Now, when you talk about John Green's career, it's important to know that most of them involve his brother Hank. In 2007, John and Hank Green ceased all textual communications and began the project known as Brotherhood 2.0. The two communicated primarily through video blogs on YouTube. It has evolved from that to what is today known as the Vlogbrothers channel. And though they have started texting each other again, their videos have been viewed over 200 million times and just recently reached 1 million subscribers. Their videos have spawned a community known as Nerdfighters who have fought constantly to decrease overall world suck. In 2012, John and Hank created a new video channel called Crash Course. It is an educational channel for the masses. As of today, John Green has submitted videos on world history, literature, and U.S. history, which I have a clip of.
Oh, it's time for the mystery document? The rules here are simple. If I'm wrong about the author of the mystery document, I will be shocked by electricity. If I'm right, I will be shocked by my knowledge of 18th century primary sources. Okay, here we go. We humbly conceive that it is contrary to the maxims of good policy and extremely dangerous to our frontiers to suffer any Indians of what tribe soever to live within the inhabited parts of this province while we are engaged in an Indian war, as experience has taught us that they are all perfidious And their claim to freedom and independence puts it in their power to act as spies, to entertain and give intelligence to our enemies, and to furnish them with provisions and warlike stores. To this fatal intercourse between our pretended friends and open enemies, we must ascribe the greatest of the ravages and murders that have been committed in the course of this and the last Indian War. We therefore pray that this grievance be taken under consideration and remedied. Enough. Usually you either know it or you don't. And I don't. The author is clearly not an Indian. The first person plural makes me think the author is probably not an individual, which makes it harder. Certainly we're getting a taste of the tension between colonists and Native Americans on the frontier. But who is writing about this tension, I have absolutely no idea. Stan, you get to shock me. Who is it? Are you serious? I told you it has to be an individual person! Fine. Gah!
And with John Green's internet fame, he has done a lot for the internet community as well as the mainstream community. Both he and his brother Hank created the Foundation to Decrease World Suck, which is a non-profit organization whose sole purpose is to fund other non-profit organizations. It is primarily used in the Project for Awesome, which is an annual event where people from all over the world post videos on YouTube promoting various charities. These videos are then voted on, and the top 5 the charities promoted in the top 5 videos will split the balance of the Foundation to Decrease World Suck for that year. John Green is also the co-founder of VidCon, which is an event for people who love internet videos. And it celebrates how entertainment, education, and communication has been revolutionized by the internet and YouTube. So as you can see, John Green has done a lot for the community. Has done a lot. He is a writer, an educator, an innovator, and a humanitarian. Thank you for your time to listening to my speech, and as they say in John Green's hometown, don't forget to be awesome. Well, that's my speech. I hope you like it, and I'm serious about commenting and giving you 2 cents on how well I did or not. That's it for me, and if I don't see you at the Hangout, I'll see you next Thursday.